Good afternoon, or I should say good morning, sliding into afternoon. Judy Allen here, San Antonio, Texas today. And we are going to make some quick and simple cards, right? We need quick and simple cards for a number of reasons, right? I used them like when I was in the hospital with my granddaughter, and then with my daughter, I made cards like that. And today, I started off with a headache. It's much better now, almost gone, but you know what? It's sort of like just keep it quick and easy. So that's a good reason what we're doing today. You're going to love these gold gilded cards, and then I'm also going to show you a sneak peek. All right, let's go down the hands and let's get going. Get down those hands. Yep. There we go. I'm going to show you. So yes, this is a kit. This is the Gilded Gallery kit. And I want to show you because it's, lots of times when we see stuff in a catalog or just a picture, you just don't capture the essence completely of what it is. And I want to show you. Look at the, let me show you the gold, right? The light helps you reflect on that. And watch this here. There's your gold foil there. And these look very classy when made. And that's what I thought we'd do today, is just do quick and easy. It's no different than paper pumpkin or anything else. It's a kit, right? It shows you everything we need to do, which is really minimal because all that gold. So the first card, we're just going to be adding this centerpiece with some tear and tape that came with the kit. I have some on the side because I save those for cards for kids in the hospital. And then with dimensionals, and then we're stamping the tag, and that is the first card. We're going to do a little bit more stamping on the second card, but not much more. So this first one, we got Sweetest, and we have an ink spot that came with it, Peaceful Pine. So yes, this is a new kit. So if you're wondering and asking, yes. And it's called Gilded. Remember that, Gilded Gallery. I want to say Gardens Gallery. Alright, so they make everything pretty for you. It makes it so quick and easy. And it just makes some stunning cards, right? So that's all we're going to do is we're going to stamp that. That's all the stamping we're doing on the first card. So we're going to put this down in the center. They have you putting it down first. I'm going to at least put this here to get it as a guideline, even though it's going to be up on dimensionals. And I can go ahead and do that now. And I want you to check out the envelope. Very pretty, as usual. So this is going to be lifted, but look at the colors. So you got Peaceful Green here. I'm not sure if they would consider this barely blush or if they would call this Petal Pink, the color here. Either or, it doesn't matter. Both go really, really good, right, with Peaceful Pine. So you just want to make sure this, I'm just going to go ahead and put, I'm not putting it on yet. I'm going to put the other on first. But at least I'm going to get an idea of where placement is and make sure I get it placed correctly, right? And then I can put this other on. But I do like it, from the hospital, because this particular kit, I think, has like 10 cards. Let's see. Yeah, 10 cards. So for me, birthday, I always need birthdays, and I always need thank yous. I always exhaust those first. Those are the ones I'm in desperate need of. So what I like that is this particular one has different sentiments to it, so you have choices. So here are the different sentiments that we're going to use. So I'm actually going to use Sweetest Birthday Wishes here. And then I have the choices. We've got Heartfelt Thanks. This one says Sending Love Your Way. But I'm going to focus on just a little note of Heartfelt Thanks for the second one. I hadn't decided which. Again, like I said, I always have a need for thank you cards. So it's just going to fit just like this right here. Now you can use your bone folder, because I had to fold this in half to give it a little bit, so it's not, so I want to bounce up here a little bit, right? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Today everything's working. Hi Susie, I'm looking forward to the retreat on Saturday. I know I won't have a headache by then. It's almost gone right now. I think it's just allergies. Because that's what I did. I took allergy, and then I took something for headache. Between the two, knocking it out. It needs to be knocked out because I don't have time for a headache. I enjoyed seeing your beautiful family pictures, Susie. That was really cool. Alright, so we're just using tear and tape to put this down, right? You could use glue, you could use Stampin' Steel, it doesn't matter. The kit gave you tearing tape. Right? So when I was at the hospital, I used either glue or tearing tape because that's just the easiest, right? Because I was creating cards with my box in my lap, and it worked beautifully. And I can do that too when I go to doctor visits too. If I have to go doctor visit with my daughter or my granddaughter, right? I just bring something along to do, and that's what I usually do is bring a kit. Because just see, so it's just going to go, I'm going to center it right here. But see how pretty that is? I mean, without even adding the frame. That's got so much gold right there on that one piece. Oops. So when you just lay that down, you saw that it's going to be a little bit wider than that, so it's going to be covering it. So I'm not going to worry about that. We're just going to do this here. Oh, I know, I'm excited. You know, it's always so fun to gather things and surprise you guys with different stuff. I mean, goodness knows, making the cards themselves is going to be a surprise. But, you know, adding an extra pill of gifts and extra other little things, I don't know, to me that brings excitement, and then I get to surprise you guys. Alright, let's put this right over here. And there you go. This card is done with the exception of putting this on right here. And this is being put on with dimensionals, and it's being put on right up here. So I actually had one dimensional that had it hanging over more than I thought. So we're just going to put one there. So see, when you do this, you're just going to make sure you put it to the side where it's not going to cover. And I could put a little tearing tape. They don't tell me to put tearing tape on here. They just have me put in 2 dimensionals. Actually, I might want to do it just like that. That's a real pretty flower. They had it, like, see, way up here. I guess way up there would be fine. Yeah, I don't want to cover that pretty flower. That's like the biggest flower there, right? So I don't want to cover that up. Aw, I'm glad your dad was so happy. Yes, so your dad's just 1 year older than Margaret and Mom. And she's the one that made the little pouches in the kits. Yeah, so her and I sort of team up there, get something. All right, so here's card 1. Now look at all the gold foil. Look at that. And I didn't have to do anything except just put the card together, right? All right, that's card number 1. All right, here comes card number 2. So we still have the gold foil. We still have the pretty envelope, right? Same envelope. This particular one, all the envelopes are the same. Sometimes the envelopes change colors based on matching the cards. Again, you see the same foiling. Only thing is it's got hydrangea hue here versus the peaceful green like the other. We're going to put this on dimensionals. Again, let me show you how pretty this is. Right? So all we have to do on this is we're just like have a stamping, just a little bit of greenery right there. So if you want to know, see, they show you the ink pad, inked it up. We're stamping the sentiment, and we're just stamping that little bit of green right there. That is it. And you know, it makes it look like you did a lot of work, and you didn't. It's just going to be very beautiful, right? So I have this already teed up. Oh, you know, it is. It's, you know, so we're already start talking about what we're going to do for the holiday retreat. I love Margaret Mom. She comes down and we sort of team up together. And Linda too. Linda's right there with us. Alright, so we just add a little bit there and it just blends in really good. And then we're going to stamp our tag. And I didn't do that yet because I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with just a little note. You know why? Because just a little note, I can float it either way, right? Just a little note can be a thank you. Just a little note can be birthday. It could be a I love you. I could sit there and send my husband just a little note. I might do that just to surprise him. Not today, because he might can hear me. But another day. A surprise day, right? The name of this kit is called Gilded Gallery, and it came out the 1st of this month. This is one of the new kits. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, I got a couple, but I'm thinking I might need to get a couple more. Because it's just so pretty. And I didn't have to do all that work to get the gold there. Right? Yeah. it is so pretty. Pretty. All right. So we're just going to put this down just like we did with the other with some tear and tape. And on this one, they're just going to move the sentiment toward the bottom. So that's the only difference you really got here. Otherwise, it's teeing up the same way as we did the other one, right? Yeah, so I don't know if you remember Francine. Francine's, we did the thing with Winnie the Pooh together, stamp camp and all. Anyway, she is going to be visiting with a family this weekend. So she's actually going to join us live at the retreat. Whoop, whoop. She has nowhere to go because she's in my house. So there you go. We'll let the guys take care of Mr. Winston. And us ladies can do our thing with retreat. And I like it. Okay, we're going to put this up on dimensionals here. Yeah, so Winston's coming, and that boy's into dinosaurs at the moment, so we are setting up an area for him and his dinosaurs to have their own space. So if he wants to create it into a dinosaur world, he can. It's an important thing, right? Setting up for their... He just has been told he's got to make decisions about which dinosaurs he's going to bring, because... they can't all fit in the car. I love kids, right? I love kids. You know, dinosaurs supposed to go with him everywhere he goes. So I'm waiting to see him enlarge a dinosaur where it looks like it's in my living room. Oh yeah. Just beautiful. I mean, these are pretty. You know, the other thing I think on the other one, it didn't have a bird on it, but you know what, those pretty gold butterflies, you can see that in a minute when I give you a sneak peek. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek. And those butterflies would look real good on the one that's just got the flowers if you just wanted a butterfly or something on it. This one's got a bird. The other one's got very beautiful flowers. And we're just going to put this on here. You know, sometimes I was thinking the other day, and when I was in the hospital, especially as this, sometimes people, you know, say they struggle to think of ideas. I put that too high. Of ideas and everything and all. What I would tell you to do is look at some of the kits they put out. I mean, hello. All you got to do is sort of copy the pattern that they did there, and you got a card, right? This one is just, you could stamp around just like they did here with a framed look. Except in this particular case, I need to at least get this. So, I mean, they sort of do give you like little, I can see where sort of the lines are for this here. Just right at the edges, these little flower designs they have here. So it almost gives you like where you can sort of place it. So that's that. And then we're just going to put this on with dimensionals. And we have 2 cards. That easy. With 8 more to make. And I do like easy. And I do like quick today. Put it this way. Woke up this morning, I came, didn't even listen to myself talk or anything. I can listen to myself talk now. Alright, so let me finish this, and I'll show you the 2 cards together, and then I'm going to give you the sneak peek. Alright, they have us just putting it like right down here, which is good, because we're not covering it with a pretty bird. And there you go. So here's our 2 cards. Quick and easy, right? And we got 2 cards done in 13 minutes. So there, if I can do that in 13 minutes with a slight headache, you can easily do it even more quicker. All right, let me show you the samples I was going to show you. Here's the butterflies I'm talking about. Here's a sneak peek. And see these little gold butterflies? They come this way. I thought, man, that would be cute, just to maybe even add just a butterfly right somewhere. I can do that. So I'm not limited to just what. I always like to make at least once what's in the kit, right? And then from there, it's fair game to make alternatives. And then here's another sneak peek for you for a fun fold. And the last sneak peek is right here. So I designed this so that you could take this flap up and write a little secret message under there, which is I think I like to do. Then we just have layers. There you go. So there's your 3 sneak peeks that are coming up. So with that, let's see if I can get back to my face here. with that, we are done with quick and easy today, right? Because that's what this is what I needed, Nana or Judy Allen. I don't care which. I needed quick and easy today. So I want to thank you for joining in, and thank you for leaving a message, Susie. I will see you soon. And if you're joining in the retreat, you'll see me Saturday. And if you are joining in for club or one-time class, we'll be doing that tomorrow evening. And next Thursday, we will be doing Christmas in July. So there you go. Have a blessed week. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.